Sponsored by Vakil 20.
Yeah, my people, on a day before we start, I'm have given a one old track. When I remember that song that year, yeah, your mama, yeah, your papa. Hey, life go better for you. I wanna go down, boy, what go to no, but you do not to sing, oh boy. You guys never know my name is Pararan Party. I'm going to Pararan one of Africa. I go holding Maggie, you know the first person to buy Maggie to take cook. When you cook in no sweet, I know so that they like with you out here. But when I leave that thing, when you cook in no sweet, only you walk and go buy the Maggie, you put it inside the soup. Now see finish, now make good money turn after. You know be say you supposed to tell person good morning now. No call see brother, no call see sister. No call say afana. Ah guy, you know and all those people go they say, oh but they greet to and you not greet. And they greet to them person go say I take am. What is I they greet to? Is I they greet na greet? Mona stop all those things because they try to want make sure say the society they okay for Africa. You understand now? So my people, now pressure people again do the animal they work like this. So today mock news I want to totalize things. We want to touch him the other. Some group of people today I come for now. Know say today you know keep me with this sort, but I'm ready. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. Okay, roll.
Breaking news.
I want talk to mock news. Want talk say so. I want mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the place. Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth talk well. But politicians run well. Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. One talk. I want mad again. Tell them truth.
Since where Peter Obi the trend, I got to say, I'm waiting the apple, but not shine. Seki. Everybody Peter Obi. Now we want to, now we want Peter Obi. I got to say why? This will not be the Peter Obi we follow Atiku be vice president. We will go Father Ogbaka place. No one will like. They don't like it. They say they talk like gay. Why Nigeria like him? Even me, they do research. Those of them don't know Peter Obi. Now be this. I get one should go and verify everything that they verify around. So if you never know, and I be this Labour Party, but the first day PDP, Akbuga, and everything I day. Everybody for Nigeria like and finish, even native doctor, pastors, people who don't die. Everybody goes. Mami Water Banje, Peter Obi. Why they like this guy? Until this very news one I won't read. Now then one guy boss out come outside come tell us everything where Peter Obi don't do. I say no wonder. What a hair. On a lady who like your hair nana. I make Peter Obi come like Peter for Bible. I could even say if we join the people, the 12 disciples, where the guy cantalize things. Where Peter Obi don't dostalize. Even me, I was so amazed. Those of you over here when they talk about Peter Obi, oh yeah,
shouldn't be threatening a 1-year-old girl, and nobody should be threatened because.
So you don't see Peter Obi as a threat?
No, why would I see Peter Obi? Peter Obi is part of the old system that I've always fought. I understand where he's coming from. This is 1999 repeated. Nigeria wants to change. Some young people are genuinely interested in change, different direction, and then they are presented with somebody who works for the establishment, somebody who's been in PDP, ABGA, come back to PDP, Labour Party. Is not new to a rotten system. Somebody who was 8 years as governor of a state. You can be emotional about it, but that's the truth. They didn't, build any schools, didn't build any industry, didn't have a power station. It's not my kind of progressive.
So anybody that is in government, as far as you're concerned,
anybody who's been in government for 8 years and has nothing to show for it, it's not my right candidate.
There are a few people who have been in government that are running in this race. The candidate of the PDP is there. The candidate of the APC is
maybe
there.
You have not been following my social media postings. That's why you said maybe I'm against the obedience. I've been after Atiku. I've been after Emilokon, Bola Tinubu. I've been after Kwakwanso, but less because, I don't have much.
Why do you go after them?
I go after them because we need engagement in elections. Elections are not just about espousing ideas. It's about telling people who they can vote for and who they shouldn't vote for.
Whose turn is it this time around?
Our turn. The people's turn. Our look on.
Wamena, all of una where they follow Peter Obi, some of them be like Agbero. Una go fit insult people candidate, but I don't want me to touch on a candidate. Una fit insult how they call her Agbado or Atiku or even our governor. When I say he do it like Dracula. But if they turn at the something bitter truth about Peter Obi, some of them go dey insult. Now they don't turn. For 8 years, they say no build school, no who build this school, go and verify. For 8 years, they say no industry. For 8 years, say na the same thing, the rotten system of everything. They say na they be the same people where they cover 2009, where they say we need change, now change with this also. See, they are also in the system. I know say some of them go say, Sowore, not be about Sowore. Sometimes if you like somebody, try do research. Since when they shout Peter Obi, I know so go hate me to do. When another hand, since where Peter Obi day, Onitsha market was booming. I want to ask you, what be the contribution where you contribute to Onitsha market? Igbo people market was one of the best market in Nigeria. But now ask all the Igbo market, where are they? I've been as Igbo Wari do all those things that time. We need to do research. We need to do things. Make anybody not deceive anybody enter. All these people they did that time. I know that some of them go first for me. So I not be anybody party. Even so already they sit one, I see they happy say they touch them. As I did so I not get party. And they monitor everybody. We know the time say not like this person, but when they make people won't come say they won't bring people secret come outside. Because when I know why, if somebody say won't support Atiku, everybody get choice. No insult anybody for anything. Because all the people when so we insult even PDP, we can go enter APC. Now APC put us for this one so. So those of you now want just join your party, not insult anybody. Everybody gets choice. We understanding so more do calculation because they say more verify. Now verify don't they come. I know say some of them go say you Pararan, they don't pay you. So people they pay no know. They not they pay me because I go there here. Labour Party government go, it go come. PDP go, it go come. APC go, it go come. I still there here. Now let me know the join party because Ikweneje and Yoni go straight out down is no time. When are they told I say this life does sit to two in Nigeria boom. Nigeria oh he's saying una be like he's saying those of them don't know about her. Army now don't they say bullet, gun, pistol, bomb. They give terrorists. Now they see front. Nigeria army. Now police call Kashana. Army of Gushi bullet. Say helmet, everything. You would see the terrorists. They even dress like army. They will carry bomb where they use for Afghanistan with Syria. When you bomb, if they shoot here, if army they run. We don't know in the army they follow that they do business. Those of them watch how they capitalize them.
The police in Zamfara State have arrested a former soldier and alleged notorious bandit who also supplies arms to terrorists said to have been terrorizing communities in Niger, Kaduna, Katsina, Kebbi and Kaduna states. The suspect, identified as Saidu Lawal, a native of Zamfara State who voluntarily retired from the Nigerian army in 2021, was arrested by troops along the Kaduna-Abuja highway while on his way to supply weapons to one Dogo Hamza. According to the police, Hamza is another notorious bandit leader terrorizing communities in Safa local government area of Zamfara State.
I joined the Nigerian Army in 2003.
You retired when?
I retired 2020. I disengaged 2021.
After your retirement from the Nigerian Army, what job are you doing?
I started doing car business. I used to buy a car and sell. And later I used to transport again. I have my Mitsubishi Kanta that I used to carry tomatoes from Kaduna to Lagos, something like that. So later I left the truck to another driver. I continue my business of the car, what I'm doing. So unfortunately, last
what did you do that the police arrested you?
the police arrested me on 27, that is on Saturday, along Kaduna Abuja Expressway.
With what?
With two AK-47, one AK-47 and one AK-49, and the 500 rounds of GPMG and 8 magazines.
From where have you collected the distance you mentioned?
I collected in Nasarawa State, local in Nasarawa State.
How much did you deliver to the people before you collected distance?
When I'm going, they brought the money for me at Kotarkoshi. I went Kotarkoshi there. The person that brought the money I collected in Kotarkoshi, he told me it's 3.150. So I collected the money. He asked me that the Hamza Dogo will send the number of that person that I will meet in the local at Nasarawa. So he sent the number for me. I called the person. I told him I'm my way coming. So I reached Abuja 11 o'clock in the night. I slept there in the morning. I entered my road to Nasarawa. So reaching there, I called the person and we met. I give him the money and he gave me these weapons and ammunition.
Okay, who are you bringing the weapons and the ammunition to? And where is he staying?
It's in Zamfara State at this IP.
What is his name?
His name is Dance IP. We just put the name as Dance IP, but the person who is sending me, it's Hamza Dogo, and the person who is connected me with Hamza Dogo is my senior brother, Alhaji Bello.
Alhaji Bello.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times have you done this business?
This is my second time. I went the first time earlier July. I went to the Seminar Sarawa at Doma, one village there called Akote. So I went there and pick it and I give the person at Sapi.
Okay. Okay. Gentlemen of the press, on behalf of the Commissioner of Police, Zamfara State Police Command CP, Kolo Yusuf PSC, I wish to welcome you to the headquarters of Zamfara State Police Command, where we will parade a notorious kidnapper who specializes in armed robbery, kidnapping, gun running, and other heinous crime that have for long been disturbing the peace and security of Zamfara State and its neighboring Katsina, Kaduna, Niger, Kebbi, and Sokoto State. On 27 August 2022, at about 17:30 hours, police tactical/escort team attached to the Commissioner of Police, Zamfara State Police Command CP Kolo Yusuf PSC, acted on actionable intelligence that led to the arrest of the above-named suspect, who was an ex-service personnel of the Nigerian Army attached to 73 Battalion, Jangoza Army Barracks, Kano. The suspect was intercepted with a Pontiac Vibe vehicle with registration number KRD 686CY Lagos along Abuja Kaduna en route Zamfara. Immediately he was intercepted, search was conducted on the spot and the above mentioned exhibit were recovered in his possession. In the course of interrogation, the suspect confessed that he was to convey the said exhibit from local government area of Nasarawa State to his customer, one Dogo Hamza M. of Bacha village in Sabi local government area of Zamfara State. The suspect further confessed that he had previously supplied some consignment to his other customers in Kaduna, Katsina, Niger and Kebbi State, respectively. This current investigation is in progress with a view to arresting his partners of this dastardly crime.
Woman, Nigeria don't go. If we dey talk, they say, God day, God day. Una know they ask una say, how long una know they pray about this prayer before they would born you? If our grandfather now so they say, God day, God day. My brother, God know they fight for any country. Now you they choose, they stand for your country. This country don't rotty. This way they hold this army so now so police CB, now so navy CB, because everybody don't tire. You go see army or police, he never ever get rope, he don't build for us. Nobody they talk. The system don't jabata. Sometimes say police say now the DPO they tell them, if you not balance, it could be like a balance I take. If you not balance also money, you know come out go this operation, I go bring another person come, police go the hustle. Nigeria and the rottenness not be here. What would they turn us in a revolution in Nigeria need? And they say, oh, if they bring anybody, even if you like bring Jesus Christ, Nigeria will still remain the same. Make we try, now we do so. All the ones where you don't come out since from Abacha, from Buhari, from Obasanjo, from Goodluck, from Yaradua. Now try. Now you see try. Now we do so. There's nothing like try. All these people, they be brothers. Now they make every system rotty. Police now go day. They not go give them area away. They not go pay them away. They go they all those things now make everybody now they put on for black market everywhere. As me and you they talk, we not get work, but people now they get like 5 slot ghost worker. They pay them for this country. Corruption are 13. All this way they will catch these guys so nothing. Who you they serve for? We not say they will cash. Who are they? Nothing. Only the guy of your cash. Case closed. Go straight to another news. No town. Are you country not done? Since when they read mock news, you get some particular people with me and they not even they agree at all. Since when they read mock news, some of them now hate pass. And only they show my something. Because those things what they do now make Nigeria not they grow. You get one particular group of people, not be even pastor, not be politician, not be musician, not be comedian. You get one group of people where I hate pass. Some of them now even contribute to the downfall of Nigeria. But people know they talk about now. Now today I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to even know. Now let me, I know they won't call, I know they now in those days, they like do all those things. And they talk about Nigeria traditional rulers, those king them. Some of them now be disgrace to this country. People know they only they look on our side, but now even worse past Buhari. Buhari where they talk so put Buhari, not be where I even come from. Buhari when they say yes, so he good pass Ona by 700 times. Ona's job now to just sell land, community land, dagger people wife, dagger people children, born everywhere full. In those days, king in the shout, rain they fall. In the shout, in the swear for you. It not go take you 2 hours. You go die or you come back or confess. But now, the king even do nothing they happen because of greed. Some of them be thief. They bring disgrace to our community. The reason why they read this news, some cannot fit say all of Niger Delta king. They can go do meeting with Tom Polo. If you see them, if you see the way they dress, like when they go see Queen Elizabeth, I was so ashamed. Come aside, they talk. Me no blessing. I'm going to do something. Watch out here.
His Royal Majesty King Obuko won the whiskey by the grace of God, the paramount ruler of the rich oil and gas producing kingdom of Ijere in Ethiopia, West Delta State. I'm overconfident that High Chief Government Ekpembolo had the capacity and the capability to handle this job because it's not a first timer. He had done it before. He had an antecedent. This is a job he has done before, and we are confident that he can do it better.
Well, I am His Royal Majesty Bere Barrister Zacchaeus Dobere Bono, Opuzi III, the Agadagba and Promotional of Arwijo Kingdom from Ondo State. I am very, very confident, and I have no iota of doubt in my mind that I, Chief Tompolo, is competent and capable to handle this program and projects to the satisfaction of the federal government and the whole of the Niger Delta people.
King Frank Okurabo, Oded II, JP, Master Marina, the King of Okube Kingdom, King of the Bifurcation in Bayelsa State. Yes, because if you had carried it on himself alone, I wouldn't have said yes. But to have come to the landlords of the Niger Delta, and we're supporting him, there is no two ways. That success is already before us to celebrate at the right time.
I am His Royal Highness King Air Commodore Tamino Omiseki, Emmanuel Opi Okube, retired JP, Distinguished Service Staff and Fellow of Defense College. The Okube the First, the Pararan the First, the Amayanabu of the Kingdom, and by the special grace of God, the Vice Chairman of Traditional Rulers of all mineral producing communities, and also the state leader of Ompalan, that is all mineral producing association of landlords in Nigeria. The traditional rulers, we are so elated, we are so happy, we are very, very happy that such a contract was given to High Chief Tompolo.
Wow. Seeing all our traditional rulers, community leaders, opinion leaders, and from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we are going to move into serious action where we will stop all the illegal activities in the Niger Delta region. We will still employ the press to support the process.
These are Niger Delta Kingo. You see the reason why they insult some of us. So you get waka with somebody they waka. I know they talk about this Tompolo something. You get where they read they go. Me and this Tompolo something never concern me. This Niger Delta, Akbab you eat our money, we not see you now. They're so bad that they eat student money, eat people money, we not see you now. He reached Tompolo no don't hear 4 billion. Te rama, te shama, te quick bama, to a twee whole te voga. When I don't jump come outside, the fella can do it. It's our industrial son, high shape Tompolo. Wait, person see the shame. When they say some of the king not deal with una there. See Olu of Ori, he not deal with una. A lot of people not did there. He get waka where people they waka. He get waka where we king supposed waka. Because of greed, long throat. A lot of things they happen for Niger Delta when I never fit come outside. Do the same meeting. When I don't hear $4 billion, $8 million, I come here. When they come outside, they speak grammar where I never hear. My ear and anyone dead. Oh, right, waiting they do on our community. They would scatter. Maybe they would come out the pipeline. When I want to go guide pipeline for Nigeria. Your community where they kidnap, they do a lot of things. People they die. They say Fulani herdsmen one side, this side one side. Wait till you don't stand to do. Which meeting you don't do to make sure say the community do okay. He don't reach 5 billion. When I say why not the respect on because we never need respect. Some of una they take 5% of everything where they come community. Wait till una don't use the money do. Which water on a don't build boyhole, which school on a don't build Agbaya. Go straight to that news no time. Here way. If you dey stay for Ogwaushi, for one community where they call whether na Idu or Edo abi Idu, and they do shook meat in a area. You never see meat where buy meat, you don't dey shook meat, you don't dey shop suya. No waiting you dey shop. 3 days ago, yeah, now they catch one man where they do shook meat, suya, everything. People they would shop her. They don't know say na human being they use. Where they take go, they bring human being come outside, they roll meat come outside, and then they tell her, where they carry meat come outside from the bush. They look at both if or teje, terror teje tankan with blockos teje to boyo teje, all of the days and then they shot. Bring police, but they talk, they say, Pararan won't go tatana, because when I never see anything, so I want shop, you go shop suya, you go shop shook meat, you go shop like this. Some of them don't even shop human being. Now me kuna go do go look go shave every. Some of them don't eat human being for this life, because una they shop too much. Those of them never watch out where they show the meat. Ah, wow, shit, I go say that side not too dead, that stay like that. Now Saba side, you know, too dead worry side. Those of them never watch out for here. Ricadilaba.
Yes. Video game. Wait now. I want fight. No, set the leg well.
I don't snap that leg. Now this place now I want to see. No ever buy for again, human being. I get one more story one day now. Come position and wait.
That's the leg. They carry for night, white bucket, night with the eat. I want for meeting now. They say they chop better. You go see 200 naira.
I say, I dey chop and well.
I want come people who know where they buy and they give like.
The guy go say collect 250. It's not 100 naira. He go say take 250.
Na man.
Wamena, you walk bokoya we will suya na. Ah, people don't shop oh. And that time where I go as I shop do shook me talk. When me share you walk body, because sometimes the water they shout, Mama does it. I know they don't understand. You might be they use you might be this model word. And you see as Nigeria go dobina, they police now the cool now. We don't know how the matter won't be now. So make me shook meeting, Mary, I suya, give me suya, put onions. You never know now you might be James, now you they eat. You go straight or down, there's no time. Why James? You know that James now they walk up and down. Go on. Some of us for this life, they suffer waiting we not supposed to suffer because of our math. Because of waiting not consign us, we just jump come like Ogoro. We don't jump come. That makes some of us they suffer. Some of us they suffer because of problem we not consign us. We not get problem with the person no, because say the person get problem with somebody because you put story for you. You will call swallow another person problem. That means some of us they suffer. It get where they go because Africa people don't they do these tippers. Problem will not be your own. You just hear story for another person about somebody. You just share star because say you and that person are pally. You visit that person don't feel like to you, you don't feel find trouble. You call Jane and go fight. Later on, way problem don't they corner you will never know because I something because I say you go buy person problem. Now you call the get wahala pass who even get the wahala with the person. And what did they happen to Europe now? Wahala will not consign them. Russia, Ukraine, how they fight. US just come because all of them they need to in NATO. They go by and start to the sanction Ukraine. Bra. Ukraine they look there. Wait to not be person where would they give light, give energy, give gas. In sanction you gonna they say na demo. Russia they would they look there. Una know what una they do. They sanction Russia. Now the thing that they red now. Those of them never watch out they talk am to here. Ricadilaba.
Europe's worst nightmare is coming true. Winter is around the corner and their biggest gas pipeline has been shut, the Nord Stream 1. It was Vladimir Putin's trump card against Europe, a card that he has used before. The pipeline was first closed in the month of July. Russia said it was carrying out repair works. After 10 days, the gas flow resumed. Now they've done it again. Russian power company Gazprom has closed off Nord Stream 1. Their excuse is the same as July: repair works. Gazprom says this is temporary. They say the pipeline will reopen 3 days later, but Europe cannot take that chance. Let me tell you why. Nord Stream 1 is the biggest gas pipeline between Europe and Russia. It transports 55 billion cubic meters of gas. You cut that off and you plunge Europe into darkness. That's what Putin is counting on. After Europe imposed sanctions on Russia, he began choking their gas supply. First, it was reduced to 40% of full capacity, and since July, it's 20%. So what did Europe do? They began filling up their gas reserves. They reduced consumption and diverted supplies to their stock. But that process is still not complete. The EU's gas storages are at 79% capacity. Germany is at 83%. To fill the rest, they need gas from Nord Stream 1. Vladimir Putin knows this. So he played the trump card. He shut off the pipeline. Where does that leave Europe? For now, their reserves should be enough. After all, temperatures are still high in Europe. The heating season has not yet started. German officials feel their country is better placed than the last time.
We do not really understand the technical need for this renewed maintenance from Russia. But in the meantime, Germany is now better prepared. We have filled the storage facilities better. We are getting gas from Norway, Holland, Belgium, soon France. We are saving gas, and in this respect, I assume that we will be able to cope with this for the time being.
Well, the last part is key. We'll be able to cope for the time being. It does not sound like a solid energy strategy. The fact is, Europe needs alternatives. It cannot rely on Russian gas supplies during the coming winter. If they do, there will be shortages. So what options do they have? The European Union is proposing an emergency intervention. The plan has two parts. The immediate goal is to bring down energy bills. The long-term goal is to change how the energy market works. Let's deal with the first part, bringing down bills. European gas prices are going through the roof. They're 12 times higher than last year. Inflation hit an all-time high of 9.1% in August. Both these problems can be attributed to the same cause, Russia's gas warfare. To solve this crisis, Europe has limited options. Number one, they could cap energy costs. Both Spain and Portugal are already doing this. They have placed a legal limit on how high the energy costs can be. Just one problem. The strategy must be pan-Europe. If not, suppliers will just export to countries without a price cap. Option two is import restrictions. Europe could decide to limit the price of Russian gas imports. But again, the problem is obvious. Why would Russia agree to such a cap? They would much rather burn off that energy. In fact, they're already doing this. A Russian gas plant near Finland is burning off huge quantities of natural gas, almost $10 million worth of gas every day. Option number three is windfall taxes. Europe could take a slice from the profits of big oil. They can easily afford it. Norwegian firm Equinor paid $3 billion in dividends last month. France's Total Energy saw their income triple. So the windfall tax is a viable option. Europe could use this extra money to subsidize energy for consumers. Now, those are the three immediate options for Europe. What about the long-term option? Now, that is a lot more complicated. Right now, Europe's electricity market is based on wholesale prices. It means every type of producer bids into it. The nuclear plants, the windmills, the gas plants, all of them. But the final rate is based on gas. Now, usually, it is the most expensive source of energy. Now, why would Europe design such a strange system? After all, green energy is a lot cheaper. The electricity generated from wind is less expensive than the power generated from gas. Yet both are sold at the same rate. What explains this? The idea was to incentivize green energy by selling at higher costs. Green producers could make more profits, and more profits equals more investments. That was the whole thrust behind this plan. But today's situation is completely different. Green energy is still as cheap as it was in 2021, but gas prices are 12 times higher. Now, do you see the problem here? I'll explain with an example. Assume that you produce 1 unit of solar power for $1. 1 unit for $1. You can also produce 1 unit of gas power, but for $10. Now, ideally, those 2 units should have separate costs. But that's not the case in Europe. In Europe, the final price will be decided by the gas producer, hence the problem. The European Union is hoping to change this On September 9th, their energy officials will convene a special meeting. They're expected to announce some big reforms. How big? Well, that depends on how united they are. As for Russia, their gas warfare is not ending anytime soon. Gazprom just posted a profit of $41 billion in the last 6 months. Imagine that, $41 billion. So much for boycotting Russian gas. The fact is, Putin has a lot more leverage here than Europe. Earlier we thought gas trade would be a double-edged sword. If Europe needed Russian gas, Russia also needed European money. Well, turns out that's not the case. Gas prices are so high that these pipeline shutdowns will not really hurt Putin. He was supplying just 40% of total capacity since March. Yet Gazprom made $41 billion in profits. So all this talk about javelins and HIMARS and MiG-29s, turns out the biggest weapon of this war is energy.
Woman, problem where US now with Ukraine go give them now. Now euro now do the fall. Euro will be past dollar. Dollar do the high pass and aki aje omlevu na. It is Chester today now. Some kind of problem. If you look and say you use diplomacy. Nah. Russia now they lock everywhere. Very soon now Russia will so close the up. But also now they get up, go so closer. You see problem now. Now so this Nigeria people na see be. Una friend go get problem with person since now una friend just put story for una. Una just jump, take this one thing, wetin no concern you. And the person wey your friend dey quarrel with, maybe get wetin go even help your business, or they make you dey even dey do okay. You just go cut things. Now things now don't affect you. Go straight to other you use zero row. If two people they fight, you wanna stop. This one put not talk to me because you dey gain, and so they take it one. Okay, raw. For the past how many days now, not the rest. They just they send me some kind thing. If I talk now, this my eye don't close. If I want to open now, it dey be like saying a screwdriver and existing. Or people now they help me they drag am. Because one country for West Africa now they read this news for. I know they read this news again Nigeria. I go just do go send me things where my eye never see. They shook hand, full hand. For Kponyoko, hand they enter Kponyoko, leg they enter Kponyoko like feed, like say they play ball. I never see where they use leg, they dactylize. Can you that guy waiting the apple Sierra Leone? Una no go fit allow me rest. Group of people, una just record una self, una the dagger. Waiting they happen, just they send up and down, disgrace this country, and those boys then will do these things. Una no get sister. There are some kind of things. You even reason sister, you reason mama. How can you shook hand inside? What did they happen? That is why though. Here we are. Not because I watch them now. People they explain things to me because I cannot look those things. Both married women, videos, surplus, on a turn full Sierra Leone to blue film. Who want watch blue film now? Just type Sierra Leone now. Sierra Leone instead of make president come outside. Now hand that my uncle they come outside. What did they happen? This is a disgrace to the country. Those of you know they do this rubbish, mona stop. Wait, and all this kind of news can trend. Even newspaper, everybody they carry, and there are some things you don't, not because say the thing they trend for country, you just start to the one. I know say some of them they say when I see they wait for regarding, no regarding for now. If you want watch, go Sierra Leone, just type, go, just say Sierra Leone something every month that they release them. Married women with other people, they will get, they go dagger, video they say, create WhatsApp group, they drop them. One say, Mona not touch my girlfriend, my boyfriend. Now the boyfriend, they can go wire the boyfriend. Now it cause problem now. Where they release blue film. Person if you want your turn on now, just type Sierra Leone, video will come outside, you go turn on. Even the president now, I don't know what he go just see now. Because the president eye not even be like this. Now see the president eye. They do like hey now. Now don't turn on. No wonder rain fall. You won't wash away Sierra Leone. I'm even beg the rain. I don't know that because of this video where they come. I mean make I talk better thing. Those victims where rain. Because this is natural disaster, man. Make I not go to say now you cause them. But anything you can do, now make you a president. A lot of people die. Those community where those things happen to. So anything where you feel just do. Send people where you know say you trust. Because as you see, send me, they go give them money, they will shop them. Those are the things we let me read because while they watch the rain, the way rain till they carry people. I could say I've been a APC, now I go draw rain to scatter your government because not your opposition of it do. You understand what I mean now? Opposition can do anything. So I beg help those people, more free all these people with their says tip. I beg who get the rest, me gonna send me man city see front, okay? You will be citizen of Nigeria, you get candidate for this election. When you reach election, you be like, so now they get brain again. I want more. When I come here, but they care. Because this election now, some of them don't get enemy. When they follow brothers, they quarrel, follow mama, they quarrel, husband and wife, they quarrel, so they support Peter Obi, so they support Tinubu, so they support Atiku, so they support our vice president of PDP, so they support everything. When they quarrel, I don't know why nobody they support NPPP or Idausa. Put Idausa. I never understand, but this news not even concern you, but I just might bring you come. Pastors, they complain, say Tinubu not pick pastor, he not pick Christian, he not pick Christian. And NPP, pick pastor. None of una they support this pastor. Because una say una need Christian. None of una they support her. So God not call her, una call the dojan. This is a pastor. I never see any pastor, anyone say don't call her, oh pray for her, or do like this. No. Una say all of una na kmias. Una just like wahala. Una just they disturb Tinubu. Atiku a bit Tinubu. This one na pastor, but not be that side that they go. But not worry, they'll support you soon. The reason why they read these things are because of Tinubu. Put Tinubu do face like where they do Kanye permit. If you see insult we give Goodluck Jonathan 2015, we bring Buhari come package and like say a fresh bread. So when I vote, hey, everything go happen. Student loan like this. This government and like this, not be small insult. Now insult Goodluck Jonathan. Don't go visit Goodluck Jonathan. Those of una way they inside that time, they insult Goodluck Jonathan. I copy now. I'm not on someone I use my brain. Those of una never wash out. Oh yeah, Rigadilaba.
Was staying on politics, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has met with former President Goodluck Jonathan at his residence in Abuja. This meeting came shortly after he received Forum of Speakers of APC states and some progressive governors at the Tinubu-Shettima campaign office. TVC News correspondent Ola Wakon reports.
It is another busy day at the Tinubu-Shettima campaign office as plans and preparations are in top gear ahead of the start of campaigns next month. Members of the Forum of Speakers of APC states are here to hold talks with the party's presidential candidate and to pledge their commitment to the campaign to elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president of Nigeria.
To affirm our position, our stand, that on your mandate we shall stand.
Our flag bearer, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a man of immense knowledge, a man who is bold and courageous, a man whose achievement, both as governor of Lagos, people talk about infrastructure, people talk about, I guess, he achieved a lot in infrastructure.
Thank you very much.
APC's presidential flag bearer, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, also commended the speakers for the role they played to ensure his emergence as presidential flag bearer of the party. He promised greater collaboration with them to reform and birth a better Nigeria that will work for all.
I must say thank again, because without your cooperation and confidence, I will not have emerged. Progress and prosperity of Nigeria will be back. It is an hope renewed.
Shortly after meeting speakers of the state's parliaments in APC-controlled states, the APC presidential candidate left for the residence of former President Goodluck Jonathan. After the closed-door meeting, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu tells us that the purpose of the visit is to pay respect and homage to the elder statesman.
A nation of freedom of everything, speech, visitation, and collaboration. and respect to another statesman.
The meeting is coming barely 2 weeks after Asiwaju Tinubu's visit to former President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta, Ogun State.
Woman, politics is a game. Now everybody they pray am. If anybody fall in Mugu, my brother, we go shop am. What did they do some of una for Nigeria? I can't shop am. Na game, everybody they play am. Understanding this one way don't come now. Now that they alive without articulated. Mikono. I don't even know which one they call yourself. No come. I been one thing, my brother. Not kill yourself because of these 4 people. Put them. Because if I put on a 4, then I know put NNPP, the first for me. Tinubu, Atiku, Obi, NPP, no put the 5, and Sowore. These are the 5 people where I see no now go they put the rest ones. Anybody where they support these 5 people, please. The other person not be your something. Now vote, not be quarry, not be fight. Now vote, now democracy. Just go there vote. Not go cause problem to your family person or to your oga or to your sister or to your husband. Go because of Peter Obi, go come up for marriage. Go because of Atiku, go come up for relationship. Oh yeah, now. They go settle after this election. No. Use your brain. You don't go meet Tinubu, don't go meet Obasanjo. You don't go meet Goodluck Jonathan. I don't know you go meet when how do they call her? Abacha we don't die. Go see go me we don't know. Use your brain. Support your support and get out of there. I don't know now. Me, I never get candidate. Never ask me who you to support. Error, because I never say Nigeria go see good 2023. I'm a very good person. And I told everybody the bitter truth. And that's when I would say, oh, Pararan, you don't know what you're saying. Oh, yeah, nah. Out of all these 5, Nigeria now see good. I know why. We'll go straight to other news. If you be Africa politician, minister, any department where you do for Africa, Mona just come. Una know what they call accountability. You know, we say accountability where you not do something, they go owe you for and say, nah, this is supposed to happen. Then you go take responsibility of the something. Now what did this woman do so? This woman a Portugal minister of health. Indian woman called Boof. They carry from one hospital to another or Ogulvi cardiac arrest. Now there. This woman take verse. He said that means it's not capable to become a minister of health. How can that happen for a old time? Oh God. And the way African people they say, you don't know man because now they don't even know man. Just whenever watch how they talk. Oh yeah.
For the moment we head to Portugal, which is making waves around the world. The story, Portugal's health minister resigned after a pregnant Indian tourist died in Lisbon. The Indian woman died of cardiac arrest while she was being transferred from one hospital to another. Would your health minister have resigned had this happened in your country? Take a look at this report.
This is Martha Temido. She is the health minister of Portugal, and she has recently put in her papers. The minister resigned because a pregnant woman from India died in Portugal. The deceased woman was 34 years old. She was on a leisure trip to Lisbon. When she complained of shortness of breath, the woman was rushed to a hospital, but the maternity ward was full, which meant that the Indian woman had to be moved elsewhere. She had a cardiac arrest on the way. The baby had to be delivered through an emergency C-section surgery, but the mother could not be saved. The news of the Indian tourist's death spread like wildfire. The health minister was already under a lot of fire, one because of shortage of doctors in the country. Medical staff have gone on summer vacations en masse, and authorities have not planned well for staff shortages. Two, because Temido had decided to close some emergency care services in the country. Again, because there just weren't enough doctors. Earlier too, 2 infants had died. Their mothers were transferred from one hospital to another and had to face long delays. The Indian woman's death was the final nail in the coffin. The health minister resigned within 5 hours of the incident. Think about it. A health minister of a country resigned because a pregnant foreign woman died. Now, how often does this happen? Never in countries like India, which is one of the reasons why this story is being widely shared in this part of the world. Is this a story about accountability, or is there more? Portugal is a democracy, and so is India. In both countries, the leaders and ministers are answerable to voters. They are supposed to be accountable. But never in the history of Indian democracy have we seen a minister resigning because of medical negligence. In India, medical negligence is often met with a sigh and followed by a consolatory phrase. You know, it happens. Fire in a hospital and 11 patients dead? It happens. Oxygen shortage kills 60 children. It happens. In Portugal, people instead chose to ask how. How could it happen? How could a pregnant woman not find a bed in Lisbon's largest hospital? How could a Taurus, a mother-to-be, just die? The health minister faced so much criticism that she had to declare that she no longer has the conditions to exercise the position. And why just the people? Even the president had put out a statement in his official website. Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa has said he was awaiting Temido's resignation. This is an extraordinary story of accountability, of holding leaders to question. Portugal has given the world and world leaders a lot to think about.
Woman, you see how somebody get human sympathy. Some of them, they say, we all know they so the tea they sick, they just say, it's not from me. We'll talk to the president. Because Africa never know their right and their left. Wait till local government chairman go do. They will say, now the president is not trying. Wait till local councillor go do. Now the president wait till governor go do. Now the president wait till senators go do. Now the president now we take this wait till minister supposed do. So can't so it's supposed to say na minister na be their fault. Now president now make Nigeria not feel good. Una the visit the president they do everything. No. They put everybody. So who know they do it work, call them out. Now Minister of Education, Nigeria no school for how many months now? Even they sit down, they breathe, the children they go school now for uptown. Nobody they protest to say me they drop her because everybody shout, Bowario. We go remain like this. Africa politicians, when they see accountability, when they see respect, when they see dignity, nobody go green resign. You dey see where you dey, so the thing they shrink, they go down. You see, they just say it's not my fault. It's the work of the opposition party. The opposition party, they are trying to bring this government down. But what did they do? They have been in the office 16 years now. What did they do? They put another story we not concern your own. They talk about now, they talk about past. The problem what they do for Africa. The moment you just tell this government like this, they'll say now opposition I say you come. We cannot grow for Africa. Una go pray time and I make sure full everyone. I see they talk, oh God kept nothing will happen until we wake up. Start to hold everybody and hold them accountable of anything. If you be Minister of Transportation, Minister of Health, Minister of like this, if you know you see result, you protest, you come outside. Nobody won't come outside and protest for this country. Nobody won't come outside and do anything. But when you reach crusade, they work out from crusade to crusade, from all night to all night, from every morning prayer, will see full Nigeria will come outside in the morning, day online, Facebook, they pray. 50,000, 70,000, 100,000. When I do online, they pray. But when I know if you come outside, that 50,000 or 90,000, not if you come outside to protest for this country, we go remain like this. When if you say na spiritual, na they do us, we go remain like this. When I say pastor, they grow. When I will see day one place, when if you say if I don't pray finish, when I don't say prayer be like gym. When you go gym, when you go to work like this. But if you say they shoot you, not in the either. Oh yeah, now you can't go enter. We need to owe everybody, move, make everybody work. But they say, oh God, we touch the heart. Keep on praying. Let me God bless you, this woman. Now they see African politicians. Now because of the citizen, and use religion just to they cool their heart. They don't know their way. Now make una just they did there the form of God. They call the colonel honorable Hillary. Don't worry, the eye go soon open. This religion where they tie them down, so by the time your eye don't open, they go come for now. Go straight or down, use no time. Those of una where they run from church to church, they find miracle. We don't know who they pursue now. Now they pursue miracle, they find, say, una get problem. Una ancestors give una problem. From the other side, they lock una throw the key for padlock, throw am for inside river. Una call they do like say no only we for Africa. Now I get spiritual problem. It's like God created the world. He called pack witchcraft, spirit problem, spiritual, everything called pack up for Africa. Now I make una they go from church to church. So one of una person don't see meter. This man where they see on a pastor, 40-something years old, don't dagger, 12 years where they carry come make it deliver from evil spirit or kerevu. Would do one nana ye. Give her quick now the girl God get belena and so the girl the waka. The mama say the family gets spiritual attack. The girl sister don't die like this and then they run call the church. The pastor said, don't worry, I will counterblast them. You know the way that they sing now. Holy Ghost, fire, fire, follow me. Fire. You know how they you get many songs where they sing for those battle. We die say it how you. They just hear this one as we say, my brother. Now one day I call the mama, hello, send the guy over. I'm into anointed. The woman don't say, you don't go drink agbo, drink ojedidi. Drink everything, beat Ramadan teji. Oh, your Nigeria, bob wire like electric fence. They would decide, tie. The woman say, oh, you're not pushing 12 years, we keep go. Now, there the pastor disvirgin, would disflower woman. Or boy, or back when you come on. Tell the girl, say, if you talk, and the girl take a step down. The mama say, he take her 7 months, very no say, if you don't get belly. So, mama say, fair. Ona na be even the problem. Ona would say na devil be the problem. It reached 7 months before you know. For they got to arrest pastor now. Pastor say na devil. My brother, devil not do you anything. Not be everything because they don't program this thing for Africa. Any small thing somebody will tell you say na devil. You don't say devil just waka come. God do. That is just the programming. If you don't travel, you go know say some of all this prayer they pray. We not suppose prayer. Let me pastor that they live where. But later on they call the insult now. How much do you use for offering? How much is your tithe? How much is your like this? They call you use your money for business. My brother, do any work where they receive 100 naira every day. And the 100 naira, you know, they touch and they get extra again when you the shop. That 100 naira, you will turn billionaire. Now so pastor be. But they will tell you, all of us will pursue spirit. Say we get spiritual problem. We don't get spiritual problem. Our problem is physical. The politicians now cause all this problem. No light. How do they call them? Kidnappers, they road. Now spiritual be. All those kidnappers are spiritual. All those blood money people are spiritual. When I just did that, they fight spiritual. And they put this small gain at this pastor. Because some of them, the one that they believe pastor, at the moment they don't start to speak English, they start to wash their eye. They don't go use soda. They just say, can I pro? You know, so pro. There's this place called Usiefu. So, na my turn. Then they go to the eye. Prophesy the oracle. After Usiefu, you take this thing, you go like this. So, now my father's, my brother, all these things na entertainment. God, vision not be. Vision, nobody when they see vision, not they see God. Vision are normal thing like the way comedian be. All those ask like they take bonus. If I only see people, they just see vision now, they look the person say, because they say, my brother. Some people they say, call your phone number, do like all those are entertainment. Someone can see, but they cannot do. No matter how you be rich. But because they say on another day, all those people don't go, they happy, they do it. My wise up. Why if una don't go uptown? Una not the go church like the way una they go. Una not the thinker. Because the system there is okay. The government is working. If Nigeria government work, church not go plenty. Wake up and stand up and more come outside protest for this country. Because we they die. We they say we don't want to die, we protest, they will kill us. But you there as they die now, this young girl now, my pikin, they don't even pay tithe for my pikin. My pikin will never reach 5 years. They don't pay tithe. How? They say, oh, we they tithe so that how can so when they look God like say God na mumu. So now God, my pikin not pay tithe now. God goes, oh, Pararan pikin not pay tithe that time. You come on me. Are you guys okay? When you did they do things over sabi. Like say, I bring the Bible come. Bible they carry come meet on. When they never bring Bible come, God not call anybody for Africa. This moment God join, they just bring Bible come give on. Now God start to call everybody. And God call mama, call the husband, go call the wife, go call the children, go call everybody go do the kabash. But for Bible, Jesus Christ get half brothers. So read down, he did there. He get half brothers. Nobody follow and do this something. No, only in Africa. Now God go call the husband, call the wife, call people where they okay, where they there, where na so. I hear now. And when not they do research, they just say, why God go call redeem, God go call winners, God go call Christ Embassy, God go call Church of God Mission, and all these people know they talk to each other. They say, oh, no, everybody, my brother, use your brain. You can't use worry now. Your problem not be spiritual. Now government. If government tighten security, you know we pray about arm robber. If government do our like, you know they pray, oh Nepa don't cease light, oh Nepa. Oh, you know they think of those things. If government do a lot of things, you will forget prayer. Why travel go Turkey? No wish press me. I never reached Nigeria now for flight airport. I wish they start to press me. You know why? Because things are rough. Go straight down is so tired. Since where I they read mock news? This one is one of the news where I want to praise somebody. And also as I want to do another, I will just say Pararan, they don't pay you money. Because all of una just take me as a bad person. Say anybody will come mock news, I cannot praise her. That I want to they look me, I will fail on her today. He get one governor where they try until when somebody bring her to my notice. As far as we see get bad, anything we get bad, get good. You don't understand that? Anything we get good, get bad. Now so life be. Not be everybody bad. But just that the bad plenty pass the good. Now because if you say everybody bad, until they show me this man. Those who never watched this governor. Oh yeah. Rigadelaba.
No. But again, let's begin. Jigawa State government shares 193 billion naira to pregnant women and lactating mothers in 7 months.
Okay.
How do you react to that? I think I want to
finish up first.
Is it that I start giving birth now or I start lactating? One of the two. Jigawa State government says it spent 193 billion naira to implement its maternal and child cash transfer program between November 2021 and June 2022. Ibrahim Rabakaya, Executive Secretary, Jigawa State Rehabilitation Board, disclosed this on Wednesday. He said the intervention targeted 5,740 beneficiaries, including pregnant women and lactating mothers, for conditional cash transfer across the 287 political wards in the state.
Woman! Ah, God. This country cannot good. Leave them in there, they pray. Somebody used 193 billion naira share give pregnant women. Now give the belly. Jigawa governor, you give all these women belly. Share. Those of them don't know what they call 193 billion naira. Meaning say $450 something million. Either 455 or $450 million. Now this match that they say he share give pregnant women for his state, not be for the full Nigeria, for Jigawa State. Now he take share $450 million Under 7 months, give women wey get belle. That means the full state now get belle. If they even say me they go the state, how many people did the state? Oh yeah, now wetin dey happen? Why we not just get sense? Why we just get spirit of consume to just consume? That means if this thing are truth and EFCC you did there, they pursue Yahoo boys. You guys are disgrace to this country. Not be every time I just call the papa people. How can governor share 192 to 93 billion to pregnant people under 7 months from last year to June this year? Oh, this war is not my own. We are just passing by. And now I know the reason they sing that song. We not get leaders. And we not get anybody where they talk say that they fight corruption. We just they play game. We they play game. And the citizen over see open eye. They see did there. EFCC they play game. DSS they play game. Police the thing, everything about Nigeria is formality. If this man really spend this money, EFCC, what are you doing? Now you want to find laptop and phone. You know how much be that? Almost $500 million for one state. Not be sharing to do something or bring company or bring industry. He use that to dash pregnant women for 4,000. For 4,000 naira. For 4,000 naira. Okay. And they regret say I come from this country. And they regret. This one a Jigawa. Do face like those dead body where they see for Bini. I'll go straight to other news. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, Apostle could run now. Oh yeah, run. See the way they address like Chinese people. Let's share phone thing. Let's share who. You like what they say now. So now my brother and I run now. Now number be this. Anywhere you dey, okay, me. Understand then. Make I go rest, no time.
Parara want talk true too. Mock news want talk sense. Parara want go mad again. Hey, Parara the talk Peter truth to pain the better people. Mock news tell the people truth.
Sponsored by Fakil 20.
Money transfer made easy. With TransferGo, you can transfer money 24/7. TransferGo is an international money transfer service. With TransferGo, you can send money only from United Kingdom or Europe to Nigeria. You get exactly the amount that is sent to your Naira or dollar account in less than 30 minutes. No hidden charges. The service fee is fair and affordable. With TransferGo, you can always transfer money at the comfort of your home to your family and friends, only from United Kingdom or Europe to Nigeria. Quick money transfers will make you feel secure. You don't need to worry. The service is regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, with over 4 million users worldwide. TransferGo has an accessible and friendly customer support. You can get a reward from TransferGo by spreading the word about their amazing service. To get started, tell your friends about our quick and easy service via text or WhatsApp or any social media platform. Or you can as well invite a friend by using the inviting link. Or you can help a friend to sign up. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry and earn an extra cash with TransferGo.
TransferGo.